let's get rid of everything. It's like I'm not going nowhere. Where I'm going with this on, y'all? Nowhere. So I'm coming to you guys with another video. This video is about these Breeze Cluster Lashes by Lashview, you guys. Let me open them up so you can see how they look. They're so pretty. Thank you, Lashview, for sending these clusters out for me to review for my family, for my TikTok family. So you have limbs 10, 12, 14, and 16. And I have smaller eyes, y'all, so I only use four clusters. I only use four clusters on each eye, so I don't need that many. Sometimes five. We'll see how many I need. And then they also sent me their glue, the lock and bond. So you use the bond first, and then you use the lock after you put the actual cluster lashes on. So you do not, I repeat, you do not need a lot of glue on your real lashes, and you don't need a lot of glue on the clusters. A little bit will take you a long way. You put too much on, it's gonna be a mess, and we don't want to do a mess, okay? So what I like to do, I actually like to put on the bond first on my real lashes, and then as that is slightly drying, then I go in and put the glue on the clusters. So I'm gonna come up here a little bit. Now this, bear with me, y'all, it's my first time actually filming something, a tutorial like this, so give me some time, okay? Bear with me. So I'm not gonna really talk as I'm doing this so I can focus. Maybe I should do it in the mirror, but I can see better by doing it on the phone. So I just like to tap a little bit on. I do not do the whole lash. I just tap it on. Tap it, tap it. I do one eye at a time. You could do both if you want to, but I would not recommend that starting off as a beginner. That was probably too many taps, but whatever. It wasn't that much. Just tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it. And then now I'm going to take some clusters out. Now I didn't get this from Lashview, so I'm not gonna tell you where I got this one from because it's from another company. But you can buy these for like $1, a couple dollars off Amazon, Temu. Anybody has them. Everybody got them. So I'm gonna take one cluster from the 10. Of course, it wants to stick to my thing. So one cluster from the 10. Stick the cluster. Lash want to stick on me. Oh, and I just dropped it. Okay, hold on. So one from the 10. And I'm going to take one from the 12 millimeter. Then I'm going to take one from the 14 millimeter. And then I'm going to take one from the 16 millimeter. And that's four clusters. So a 10, 12, 14, and 16 is my lash map, y'all. So I took the clusters out and I set them in front of me. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go smallest to largest, and I'm going to dab a little bit of the glue on the cluster as well. And you only want to put the glue on the spine. Only on the spine. You can go up a little bit more if you choose to, but I actually like taking the cluster and putting it right here where the glue is on the top part. And I go smallest to largest because I like to put the smallest lash on first and then work my way to the outer corner. So I start on the inner corner, then go to the outer corner. If you want to do the opposite, hey, do whatever works for you, boo. Do whatever works for you, boo boo. And I don't even be saying that. Let me don't say that because I thought about something else when I said that. Sorry, y'all. Ooh, they sticking a little bit to the spoolie. I feel like I didn't put that much glue on here though, y'all, because and don't be scared to use your fingers because I like to use my fingers too sometimes if I feel like I'm not really getting what I want as far as the product on it. I'll just pick it up with my fingers and put it on there. Now I like to do a tap test is what I call it on my real lash to make sure my real lash is sticky. You want to make sure your lashes are sticky because if your real lashes are sticky, that means the clusters will stick to your real lash. So I'm about to do that test in a minute. Give me one moment, y'all. Okay. And sometimes the cluster will stick to your finger, y'all. Don't be alarmed, honey. It's normal. Okay. So like I said, I like to start at the inner corner. So I'm gonna take this 10. I like to turn the inner corner. I like to like turn it not here, but like to the side like that, y'all, and then stick it on. And you want to make sure it's not hitting your waterline. Let me see if I can zoom in. Okay, I can't. Want to make sure the cluster lash is not hitting your waterline, y'all. See how that's stuck on there? I can't even lie to y'all and say that I can actually see. Okay, that's way too far. That's way further than I want it. So if you mess up, you can just pick the cluster up and reposition. Be careful though, y'all, because you don't want to mess the cluster lash up. Bam. Whoop whoop. That's the first one. So now the next one I'm going to take is a 12. And I'm going to put that one on next. And excuse the faces I'm making, y'all. Y'all know how it is when I put makeup or whatever the case may be on. I'm going to put that right next to it. Bam. We got a little bit of volume. We got action. See how easy it's sticking on? And that's because my real lashes are sticky. Next, I'm going to put the 14 on. Wow, woo. I don't know if I like that position though. Let me see. That's cute. And then the last one is going to be the 16. I may add a lash on. Let me see where this one stops it. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to actually add another 14. Actually, I'm going to try something new. I'm going to add this 16 because that'll kind of be in the center. I'm going to put that 16 in the middle, and then I'm going to go back in with a 14 at the end. Since I have smaller eyes, one of the things that companies may recommend is that you put the longest lash in the middle, kind of in the middle of your eye, and then follow with a number down. So since this is a new class I just grabbed, I actually need to put the bond on there. So let me grab it. Just gonna put a little bit of that bond on, you guys. Just a little. A little goes a long way. And I'm gonna wave it around a little bit to kind of speed up the drying process. I just dropped the lash, y'all. Oh, I got it. I hate when I drop a lash. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. But I got it. Alright, so now I am going to put this 14. Make sure I grab the 14. Yeah. I'm gonna put this one right at the end, y'all.